What if I told you that committing to 90 days on YouTube can change the entire trajectory of your life and your business and the prosperity of your family? I'm not here to hype you up with fluff. This is exactly my story and what happened to me years ago when I was in deep financial trouble, and I looked to YouTube and I thought, you know what? I'm going all in literally for the next 90 days because this platform has got to work. When I went pedal to the metal and committed to posting consistently for 90 days on YouTube back in 2018, here's a snapshot of what happened. I was monetized within 60 days with Google AdSense. I went from 0 to 20,000 subscribers just using a camera phone. Eventually, I went on to earn the 100K silver play button, generate and accumulate over 10 million organic views on the platform, build an email list of over 50,000 email subscribers, live as a digital nomad for 4 years, and travel to over 12 international cities. And the list goes on and on. And in today's video, I'm breaking down exactly how I did it. And plus, I'm breaking down the strategy on YouTube that allows me to sell high ticket to a super tiny YouTube audience. Now, if you've been sleeping on YouTube, this is your sign to go all in. And if you agree, go ahead and type in 90 days in the comments and let's get started. The best part about the YouTube algorithm this year and beyond is that it is so figure outable, right? It is easier than ever to start from scratch or build momentum on an existing channel than it ever was before. The YouTube's AI scanner and the AI that's built into the algorithm is so smart and is wanting to promote small channels more and more and test out their videos and give them more opportunities. I actually talk in depth about 9 ways I'm leveraging AI as I'm growing this small channel, so be sure to subscribe to the channel to see that. But what I've noticed after 7 years of being a creator is that the compounding and the snowball effect and me suggested traffic and the recommendation of your videos being shown on bigger YouTube channels comes down to what happens when you're consistent between that 3 to 6 month mark, right? Really, the 9 month mark is where it gets like crazy, okay, and where results start to happen. So I know this, and a lot of business owners get discouraged because they get almost to the 3 month and 90 day mark and they quit too soon. They get discouraged way too soon. They start to fill themselves with things and beliefs and limiting thoughts that are so far from the truth. Like, okay, wait, like I've posted consistently 2 times a week and I've delivered and put my all, and all I'm seeing are 46 views on my videos, okay? I get it. It's disempowering at times, but this is the wrong mindset, all right? So I'm here today to talk about a realistic game plan for you and some things that'll make you feel way more energized and excited to commit to this platform for the next 90 days. Realistically, I'd like to bump that up to 6 months. If you can commit to for the next 6 months, I swear things in your life and business are going to elevate for you. So here's the game plan and what you do. The more videos you can produce as a smaller channel and audience, and even if you are pivoting a channel and switching directions, or you're trying to build momentum, either one of the 3, you have to commit to posting 2 to 3 times a week. If you can commit to posting 10 videos per month, that's incredible. Do that and focus on the output. Okay, you can't control how many views you're going to get. You cannot control how many subscribers, and realistically, subscriber count does not even matter. But here's what you can control. You can control the output, and you can control the energy and how good you feel day to day. Because when you're operating and creating videos from a place of love and creation, this is what's going to catapult the growth on your channel more than anything. Okay, the energy, the life force that you put behind it. Okay, because when you substitute the word algorithm with audience, which is really all that it is, like it's people and creators and social media has slammed, or not slammed, but really, what's the word? The social media society nowadays has really made the YouTube algorithm look like some robotic thing behind the scenes that's calculating and blah, blah. No, the algorithm is an audience. Okay, that's all it is. And if your video doesn't perform, it's because audiences don't like it. YouTube is constantly testing your videos with others, and if it meets this certain layer of criteria within the first 24 hours and it's like, okay, yep, audience likes this, it's going to push, it's going to help you. Really, it's not the, this battle against your videos and the algorithm, and there's some equation that makes it go out faster. It's the audience and whether they like it or not. You can commit to the energy and life force that you bring to each video, and you can commit to making your videos 1%, 2%, 5% video every single time, right? And you can do this by looking at the click-through rate, the analytics, and the graph, and that reflects how your video is doing, who's watching it, from where people are dipping, where people are coming back, right? Where people are replaying a certain segment of your video. You can analyze the first 30 seconds and how many people are dropping off and how many people are staying, and what works and is compelling within the first 5, 30 seconds, and 90 seconds of your video. Okay, these things are all controllable by you. And when you commit to being blinded by, what the results are showing versus the decision to just be badass and go all in, you are going to be unstoppable. Okay, and so here's a realistic thing that can help you when starting out and committing to this 90-day challenge is you want to build up a runway. The biggest advice I can have with getting ready to go all in and have consistency even for an entire year is to have a good runway. A great way to do that is have a runway of 12 videos even before you start posting again, whether that's relaunching your channel or launching it for the first time. If you can have a runway and a buffer of videos that are already made, this is going to help you, stay ahead of schedule, right? Stay ahead and feel energized so that you're not scrapping for videos like, oh crap, I ran out. And you won't get into that trap of like, I can't post for the next 2-3 weeks. Like, this runway is going to give you comfortability. It's going to give you peace of mind that, okay, I have some time to mastermind on this new idea of this video. And which, by the way, masterminding, if you are a consumer of other social media platforms like Instagram and whatever, LinkedIn, start being a consumer of YouTube, right? Start studying just great YouTube videos. They don't have to be in your niche, but start studying things like what thumbnails are converting, what introduction styles are converting, what the top creators in this platform do to captivate you and your audience. Think about who you subscribe to on YouTube right now and why you love sticking around, right? Is that these creators are telling great stories of their lives and it's really applicable to you? Is it do you follow people because they bring new information and great statistics every single week? Do you follow them because you are able to stay up with the latest trends and up-to-date things in the world? For me, I evaluate my top favorite creators right now, and what I love and creators I'm attracted to right now is their vulnerability, right? Their vulnerability and their ability to connect their life stories with the value they bring, and that will have me hooked and engaged and coming back and being like, I want to be the first to watch their video that they drop every Tuesday because it's so good, right? It's so applicable and useful to my life. So think about the value proposition that you're bringing week to week. And what I mean by this is, how can you bring within each video a little story or results-based thing from your life? This is very important for business owners because the times of, hey, let me just give a bunch of tips and hacks, right? Let's use the vegan weight loss niche, for example. Like, okay, I can go to Google right now, ChatGPT, and be like, how do I lose weight? Macro based, like what protein should I eat, and this and that. It's like, okay, this information is readily available within seconds with a Google search or ChatGPT search. But what makes YouTube so special and what makes clients and potential clients want to engage with you and buy from you is that they're very hooked on your success, right? And your stories, like how you've helped clients in the past go from A to Z, how your story is super inspiring and how your transformation is very relatable to them, right? Like how I was able to go from depressed and overweight, belly fat hanging and all this stuff to inspired, lean, vegan bodybuilder or whatever the case may be within X amount of time. Like, that is something that's super cool, paired with what's going on maybe behind the scenes of your life, to talking about how you're evolving with your clients and what you're showing your clients is really powerful in getting them results. These types of things, the human connection, is what's really attractive to new audiences and really what makes videos go viral. As another example, on one of my very first viral videos ever, I had a work from home video that went viral, and I tried to study, or no, I didn't try it, but I evaluated why several times, and I'm like, okay, why? Because there's thousands of videos on this topic, work from home jobs, and what I concluded was I had a lot of B-roll clips in the beginning and a lot of narration that people loved. Okay, I had scenes from me working remote from literally different places around the world, and people loved that, right? And I was an average person that was able to accomplish this, and I was very relatable in my journey, and I was transparent on where I was, okay? And people absolutely loved this. The other thing too, analytics wise, was this video retained 70% of my audience in the first 1 minute. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. I mean, if you're above 50%, this is good. If you're above 60% retention in the first minute, this is like excellent. If you're retaining 70% of people, you are viral, right? Super duper viral. So I understood what worked in that video, and I basically mimicked it and applied it to several other videos. And it didn't work on every single video. Of course, only 10% of your videos or less are going to go mega viral, right? You're going to get some outlier videos on this platform, meaning you'll have videos that perform way better than others. But to get that viral, you need those three things. Is like a really hot intro where you're retaining 70% of people. You are going to need a longer form video, right? Videos that are plus 15 minutes, plus even 20 minutes long, I notice is what goes viral, because YouTube wants watch time. And so if the expected watch time is long, meaning, oh, this video is 20 minutes, the watch time is average 6-7 minutes, it's going to push out this video. Okay. And then obviously it has to be paired with a really good title and thumbnail. It really does. Okay. So title, thumbnail, really great positioning in the intro, and positive engagement signals to the algorithm. And also the length of the video matters. I noticed that these three components, if you really crush these, then it's just a chef's kiss. So again, having in mind, focusing on the output, focusing on your energy, focusing on like, you know what, I'm focusing on the output of my next 100 videos. How fast can I get to posting my next 100 videos? This also paired with, okay, this is kind of the business and strategic side, but video topics and titles and everything that pump interest to your premium offer, right? The high ticket offer that you're selling on the back end of your business, okay? And I've made a lot of videos on this, so I won't go too deep into that. Focusing on hiring help early. And this is super important because the team behind your YouTube channel, an editor and a channel manager, is really what helps in the scalability of things, okay? And what I mean by this is, I've been able to take 2 maternity leaves now, and it's because of the team that I had behind the channel that was able to keep the content posted without me, optimized and everything, and was able to keep the sales engine on, be able to generate leads and sales while I was away. And this is really a huge thing that's not often talked about in our industry, but it is very essential to scalability in the long term. The team is going to, of course, be in charge of the editing, the optimization, the thumbnail design, post optimization, keeping engagement with your audience, posting on the community tab, all very essential parts of the health and long-term success of a YouTube channel. And then also, if you really want to pump it up a notch, you're going to establish A/B split testing with your thumbnails. Okay, you're going to also evaluate the top content and double down on the top content. And this doesn't mean like keep replicating the same title over and over of a video that worked, but instead seeing what top content is. And what I define as top content is content that is bringing a large amount of subscribers to the channel. It's bringing 4 to 5x the amount of views and a higher percentage of watch time than usual, but also content that's bringing interest and leads to your video. And so you got to make sure you are tracking your organic YouTube traffic and people that are entering into your funnels specifically on your YouTube channel. And you can do this by leveraging the CRM you're using right now. Like we use Go High Level. You can also do this by leveraging UTM tracking links with Google Analytics. So if you have one web page like marissaromero.com/blueprint, for example, is our lead magnet, and I want to see who is entering the funnel, making sure I know who's coming in from YouTube organic, Instagram organic, etc., so that I understand influx of leads and traffic from that specific traffic source. So I hope you realize the power of really going hard for the next 90 to 120 days and how it can change the directory seriously of your life and your business and for your family as well. If you enjoyed this topic, check out the very next video coming up all about how this YouTube funnel 4x'd the revenue in my business within a 12-month time frame. That video is coming up right here, so just click and I'll see you there.